Hi, I'm Courtney from Skycom Solutions, and today we're going to talk about Microsoft Visio. Microsoft Visio is a diagramming and vector application within the Microsoft Office family. This software is great for creating flowcharts, network diagrams, floor plans, visual collaboration, and more. Visio is great to use when you need to transform complicated text and tables that are hard to understand into visual components to communicate information at a glance. For example, here at Skycom, we like to use Visio to set up network diagrams to show our clients exactly how their IT setup is going to look. Visio is a great tool to use for this, as we can show them just in one picture of how everything is connecting. When you open Visio, it's going to look a lot like other Office apps. Take Word or Excel, for example. So this is your home page here when you first open it up. Down here, you have a recent and pinned. This will show you any recent projects you worked on, or if there's a certain project that you work on a lot, you can pin it here. There'll also be another option for files shared with you, but right now I don't have any shared account hooked up to here, so it's not showing up. But if you do have like a SharePoint or OneDrive connected, there will be that option here. So looking at the home screen here, you can start Visio with a blank drawing, so a blank page, and you can add anything you want, or you can take one of their preset templates. So if we go into more templates, you can see they have tons and tons of different templates. You have flow charts, floor plans, office layout, all that, and you can even search for certain ones you're looking for. I'm going to open this detailed network diagram. So when you click on a template, it can give you an option of two different ones. Other templates have different options. I'm going to go ahead with this one here. So we'll go create. So this is what it's going to look like when you open up Visio using a template. So the first thing I'm going to mention is when you're doing something like this, you're going to want to set your page orientation for printing if you're printing it off. So to do that, all you do is you go into Design, Orientation. You can choose something here, Portrait Landscape. You can go to Size, or you can auto size. But you want to make sure you set that up before starting your project. So using a template in Visio, you can see that on the left-hand side, you'll have shapes. Since I'm using a network diagram, it gives me all IT-related vectors. So you can, if I wanted to add something, let's say a web server to this account, I'm just going to zoom in here just so we can get a closer view. Let me add this web server in. Make it a bit bigger, and there you go. That was super easy to try and find it. That's what's good about using an already preset template. And when using a template, they're obviously just going to give you what they have designed. You can go in and delete anything you want. You can even, well, I would assume you would pretty much get rid of everything almost here. And then on the left-hand side, you can just start adding in things that make sense for why you're using Visio. So in creating your diagram, you're probably going to want to add text to the Visio. And you can actually click on these pictures, like just double click on them, and then type in what you want. So let's add this as computer. Okay. And then now underneath you have it written there. But another cool thing with certain shapes, obviously with this icon I'm not able to do it, but some shapes like a blank square, you can just double click and it'll write right in the middle of the photo if you want. You don't just have to add text to the pictures, you can also add text to your connector lines. So right here we have a line that connects, and I just double click on it and you're able to write in there, connect to web server. And there you have it. And another cool thing is, if you don't want that in the middle and you kind of want that down closer to your icon, you can just drag it down to wherever you want. So speaking about the connector lines, up here in your toolbar, if you look, you will see the main three tools is pointer tool, connector, text, and then you have different things like freeform, line, all of that. So if you want to make a connection to something, you can just click on connector, click on the image you want to connect, and drag it. However, sometimes you're going to want a line that maybe goes above it or kind of goes on a diagonal. Let's see what happens when we try to do that. Let's say I want this line to come down on a bit of a diagonal, but it's just going vertically across. One thing you can do is if you hit the image here, hit connector, I'm going to just delete this point for now, and I want to connect at a connection point right here. So I'm going to click Control on my keyboard, and then you just hit a button and it added a connector point, just like that. And I'm going to add one up here, and we're going to add one also to this image down here. So as you can see, this here, this little red square is a connector point. Go back to connector, attach it to your points. So I can do it that way, and then you can even adjust these however you want. So I want it to look like that. And then I'm going to go and add another one. Now, maybe you don't want it to just go in horizontal and vertical lines. If you right click on your line, a pop-up menu is going to pop up, and now you can see all the different connector lines. So right now we're using right angle. I'm going to use straight connector, and there we go. It's diagonally going across. So once you have your icons set up where you want them and your graph is looking good, but it's not matching your brand colors, one thing you can do is, let me scroll in here so we can see, is I can highlight a bunch of these images. So I have these two computers, and if I go to fill, let's say these computers, I want to be red because we're going to get rid of them soon. There we go, change it to red. If I want to change one of the lines we've added, I can go to line, and I'm going to change this line to red. So this Visio is very customizable. You have different themes as well. If you go over to design, you can choose a bunch of different themes that they have to option as they have to offer. And then they also have variants of that design. So let's say I go with this. Let's scroll out. So this is giving me like I've drawn this on a piece of paper. Now I can choose different variants. Maybe I want all these fun colors, and it changes it just like that. Maybe you want a dotted line or something added to this. If you just click on the line you created and then hit line, you can go down to weight. You can make it super thick. So here we have it super thick, but I also want to make it into a dotted line. You can add that. So you have a lot of customization. You can add arrows into it, connect the dots. There's a lot of customization that comes with Visio. When using Visio, you also have total creative control. So if you wanted to create your own shapes, you can. You don't have to use exactly what they're provided. You can even bring in your own images. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this box here, and we're going to create our own. So I'm going to create a rectangle because I want to add a title here. So I'm going to draw out my box, and then we're going to fill it, make it a nice light blue, and then in the box, if I double click on it, I'm able to type. So we're going to write SkyComps Network Discovery. And we can make this font bigger because we want it to be a title. And then just like that, you have yourself a title. You can use any of these tools to create shapes, icons, anything you want, or you can even use your own images. So if you bring up your File Explorer, and let's say I wanted to add my logo to this diagram because I'm giving it to a client, I'm going to just go ahead and drag this onto my diagram here, and you can size it down to however you like. We're just going to keep it right like this, And there you have it. You can drag in your own images. Another thing I should mention is, let's say you're creating something that was once created in Excel or some other type of software. If you go over to data, you can import, like a quick import from Excel to bring in that information, or there's custom import, whatever you want, but there is that option to add in data from another application into Visio. Now moving on, once your diagram is done, you want to show your coworkers or your client, you can either export this file as a PDF or any other type of file in File Explorer, or if you're just open in Visio, you can go over to View and then Presentation Mode. And just like that, it brings it up like a PowerPoint. You can now present what you have created. Another thing to mention is you can have more than one page on your Visio. All you have to do to add another page is click on this little plus icon at the bottom, and it adds you another page. So Visio has a lot of the same functions that Word or Excel use. So if you're familiar with those applications, jumping into Visio is going to feel very familiar, but it's just an easier way to create diagrams and charts to show your coworkers, employees, or clients. If you have any questions about this application and you want to learn more, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and want to check out more of our content, click here, and thanks for watching.